Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. So, two things. First of all, I realized that my microphone that I've been using this week is on the fritz, probably because I dropped it in my coffee. Anyways, I didn't realize it wasn't working very well. So I apologize for the very tinny sound that you all had this week. So I do have another one on order. Number two, I am very excited to share that Cosmic Consciousness Circle is next Wednesday. And I'm going to be talking about this really neat, super cool concept Spirit shared with me about how our Earth solar system, essentially we're moving into a different galactic house. So we have galactic houses within we have houses within our birth chart. Well, so does the Earth. And the Earth is moving into a new galactic house. And I'm going to be sharing what that means for us, how it connects to that concept of the witch wound, the sacred feminine in this aspect. There are many parts about what this house means. I'm going to start talking about the first few on Tuesday. It connects to the 7 deadly sins. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a great one. So if that feels intriguing to you and you want to know more about this and how we can rewrite truth and what our truth is, you definitely want to check out Cosmic Consciousness next Wednesday night. So you can sign up for that at avalonspirit.com under Cosmic Consciousness. That being said, let's get to the reading for today. It's Friday energies. I mean, tomorrow is the start of eclipse season. So tomorrow's energies are... it's going to be a lot. Now, you could take that concept of a lot into a negative or positive, or you can be neutral. Again, it's very active energy from the collective, from the universal collective, essentially. Oh, it's so interesting. My guides are showing me, they're like, don't forget to take your GPS. And I was like, GPS? That's interesting. And they're showing me our GPS is essentially our heart frequency, our resonant truth, our authentic selves, our alignment. When you're in alignment, it's like having a GPS that can help steer you in the direction you want to go, right? So just like a compass, if we use that, for example, a compass is always going to face north. Like the arrow is always going to be showing you kind of where, well, it's not always going to face north, but you know what I mean? Like the compass will always tell you it will face north. Sorry, they're talking. They're so chatty. Just a moment. Just like a compass will always give you your true north, so too will your internal GPS. Okay, right. Now, their turn. Many of you will experience twisted fates. People are also going to be experiencing closures, endings, new beginnings, which has been a theme. But Spirit is saying in ways that are going to ramp things up. Everything is being ramped up. From now until the end of the year, things will be ramped up, which is why the eclipse season is going to be so powerful, because we have this ramping up of a lot of things. So this might be a very event-filled eclipse season. And again, for those of you that missed it, eclipse season is the time in which we're moving through the eclipses. So the first one is on the 14th, which is tomorrow, depending when you're watching this. And the next one is on the 28th. So there's a lot of movement, polarity, tower moments, new beginnings, fresh ideas that are coming down the pipe for eclipse season starting tomorrow. Whew, that's a lot. Spirit is obviously very active in this energy, on the ball, very much trying to help us. Okay, they're also saying, this is really neat. They also really want for us to be like a spiritual correspondent. And I've talked about this before, but they're saying now, even during eclipse season, talk to them. Tell them how it is for you on Earth, what you're experiencing, what you perceive as working, what you perceive as not working, where maybe they need to change their perspective. Again, the spirit world does know more from their perspective. They're more deeply rooted in the collective of so much more than what we realize. However, that doesn't take away from the value of what we experience as being the ones on earth right now in the midst of all of this. So be willing to share your opinion with them, okay? That's really neat. I really like that. Okay, so we're going to finish out the week with the Autumn Sky Oracle cards. I got it right today. I'm pretty proud of myself. And let's see what this is. We're going to clarify with tarot. All right. Okay, what do we have? Oh, well, isn't this perfect? This card is called Day One. This card says surrender, be receptive, stay present, listen to your heart. You are infinite. This card literally to me would represent the personal GPS, the heart resonant truth that Spirit is talking about. I mean, they're even pointing to their heart space, to that flower of life within, feeling into that energies, feeling into the resonance. I mean, it's stunning, to be honest. I think Spirit's pretty much on the ball with that. So follow that GPS in your heart, surrender, take it day by day. So let's see what we can get for clarifiers in tarot. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck. All right, let's see. I'm going to give this a good shuffle. All right. Okay. Oh, I like that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I just kept feeling like I needed to pull. So, universe acting in our favor. I've talked about it, that the eclipse season is when the universe steps in. So you've done a lot of work leading up to it. The universe steps in. That's what we have here with this first card, the Magician. This is literally the universe manifesting, shifting things in your favor, okay? In your favor, whether they are things that you are resisting or things that you are embracing, it's shifting it in your favor for your highest alignment. And that is to bring in justice and balance. Now, these are two major arcana cards, so we know that this is a big thing happening on the collective. There's a lot that wishes to rewrite itself within justice and balance. Now, another thing I find very interesting too, in that there's a big emphasis, and we saw this week actually, of this divine masculine presence. We have two king cards that came out. And we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Now, the King of Wands is all about passion, purpose, action potential, forward movement, swift action. The King of Cups is this like very emotionally safe, emotionally intelligent awareness, recognition of the impact it makes. And again, I'm not talking just men, okay? I'm talking divine masculine, which we all have divine masculine and feminine. What this is telling me though is that there is a lot of action over this eclipse season that is going to come through the divine masculine energy. So again, this is not gender specific. This is in representation to that energetic resonance. So this means things will happen, but things will also happen with a safe space to land emotionally. So whether that is shown to you in your external world, maybe it's shown to you in your internal world where your divine masculine within can become a very safe space for you. But what this is doing is this is going to bring in this neat partnership in many ways. There's partnerships that wish to grow from this energy. And I also see this with the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is like hitting that drum and creating this like heartbeat, this drum beat, this rhythmic presence that is beckoning this divine masculine to come forward and balance the scales with the divine feminine energies within you and outside of you. So we're going to start to see some of this presence come forward through the masculine energy. And again, the universe is really bringing this in for balancing polarities, which is fantastic. I mean, if you even look back to the energy of the October energy update on my podcast, Spirit talked about divine unions. And again, that's not just romantic unions. That is included, but it's not just. It's in communities, it's in corporations, it's in partnerships, it's in families. A pairing, a pairing of the two. So we're going to see that as well. So we are basically like on this cliff edge, and there's water that is beckoning us to dive in. And it's like, are you willing to free fall into the water below and see what actually is there instead of being afraid of the journey? So being present, staying in your heart, allowing your internal heart space to be your GPS, like Spirit said, is really going to help you move through the weekend and the intro into this eclipse season. So I will leave that with all of you. Happy Friday, everyone. Check out Cosmic Consciousness. Again, you can sign up for that at avalonspirit.com. And I will see you all on Monday.